Okay, Sunday, July the 18th, 2010, and I'm down in Kent, walking from Chilham, 11 miles through to Canterbury. Forgot my camera last week, so didn't do any recording other than on my phone. Saw some beautiful sights down near the Devil's Dyke. Today's walk is about 11 miles through fairly even terrain, I'm led to believe. Got my walking shoes on today to see if that deals with the ankle issue that I've had over recent weeks. I believe it will. If that is the case, then the boots will have to go back and be dealt with. Weather's just starting to break. Beautiful. It's been cloudy all morning. Now the sun's out. It's about a 5-hour walk, I'd say. So I should be done by about 5 o'clock. Let's see. Book 1, walk 28. The old mill at Chilham. Now what looks like a very nice residence. The mill is next to this lake, Setford Lake. Very nice it is too. Very nice house over there as well. You can probably hear the noise of the water gushing under this bridge. Delightful. Just 10 minutes in and the scenery is delightful already. This field of corn just beginning, well, it's actually wheat, beginning to turn. Obviously coming up towards the end of July, well, middle of July. Won't be much longer and they'll be cutting it. St Mary's Church, Chartham. Now walking along the River Stour in Chartham. Stour Valley Walk. This is an interesting way of building up the banks. Obviously that gap behind the massive piece of rope will fill up with earth and detritus and reinstate the bank, I presume. Now come into typical Kent scenery, orchards. Now in the coolness of the wood. Quite a varied amount of scenery on this walk. This is about the third time I've crossed this railway line, which was the one I was on earlier. Canterbury West down to Ashford. Just come through a field full of one of my favourite vegetables, broad beans. Delicious. Talking of which, soon be lunchtime, coming up 1 o'clock. Okay, so this is the suggested lunchtime stop, the Chapter Arms. Okay, today's lunchtime spot's a bit different. It's a children's playground, but very appropriate for the occasion. All the modern conveniences needed nearby. Weather's turned out fine again. Pressing on now for the afternoon stint. Another Kentish classic, hops. When the text was written back in 2005, there was a stream here as evidenced by those 2 planks of wood. I'm now in Church Wood, by the way, and there should be a stream all the way along my right hand side, but it's no longer there. It's sad, isn't it? Very pleasant walking through Blean Woods Nature Reserve. Delightful afternoon it's turned out to be now. Not something I see very often on my walks. Interesting why they're all bunched up in this corner. And behind me, relaxing in the shade, a load of newly shorn sheep. Pretty impressive field of cow parsley I'm walking through. In the grounds of University of Kent, overlooking Canterbury. That obviously is the cathedral. Well, that's book 1, walk 28 completed, all 11 miles of it. Ended up at Canterbury West as opposed to the old station, Canterbury East, named in the book, but it turns out Canterbury West is very close to the walk anyway, so all's well ends well. Good weather as well.